So it is January 25th. It is 8 DPO and I am at lunchtime again. So, yeah, I thought that I would take easy at home tests in the morning with, I think that was second morning urine. I was going to do first morning, and I think I did both. I did first morning and second morning urine, and also with an LH strip. And the LH strip, the lines were matching. And it's so funny, when it dried, I swear, I could see the faintest of lines on the easy at home. And I looked at it because honestly, I have never, ever, ever seen a line on there. But anyway, so I took all of the tests. I took an LH strip first, and then I did do an easy at home, a Wanfo. I think it's my last Wanfo, a first response, and then I got the triple pack compared to the triple check of first response, and I picked the early response vertical line test. So anyway, so let us see what the LH strip looks like here. Okay, so it's still pretty matching. Okay, so I'll just leave it out, I guess. But anyway, yeah, and then I got ink all over it. And now I don't think I can see anything at all. So I'm just gonna toss it. Okay, so anyway, so now I'll do an easy at home regular test here. Oh my Lord. Because I wanted to do these early every day to see when I would ever, if I ever saw anything. I see there's a line on here. I'm gonna start freaking out. Like, I just want to savor this moment, because if there's a line on here and not on any of the other ones, I don't want to get out of this moment. I want to stay in this moment forever. I've never in my life. Okay. And I thought first morning and second morning urine with these was always going to be safe not to film, because you get to a point where you don't believe you're ever going to see a line on, and you can get your little evaporation lines and stuff on first response, but I just want to see this from every angle. Let me show it to you first before I move on. I will take a picture of it also. Let's see if I can move it into the sunlight. I'm going to drop it on the floor. Okay, where's the sun? Can you see? My nails aren't done. Can you see it right there? Let me take a picture. There should be something on Wanfo. There's nothing really, and this would be way more than that. So here is compared to first response. I think I see something there, but I don't know. Okay, well, what a waste of time. Okay. Why do I see something on the... this is negative. Okay, this is negative. Or is it? Strange. Okay. Huh. Well, you know, first response is negative. I will show these to you, and we will be back at 9 DPO. Okay, it is January 26th. Today is the day of 9 DPO, and when I was really thinking about it, I'm like, why am I calling today 9 DPO? I should be calling it 8 DPO, because last Tuesday, I'll put the date down at the bottom, I inseminated at 6:45 at night. And so, you know, and I lay there for 30 minutes after the insemination. And so, you know, even if, you know, you can read sometimes that it can be as quick as a 30-minute, you know, depending on how healthy and fast the sperm are, they can get to the egg in 30 minutes. So that's why I always just kind of lay down and stuff for 30 minutes. But it can take, you know, several hours for the sperm to actually be able to fertilize the egg. So, you know, if fertilization occurred, it could have happened at 10, 11, or 12 o'clock midnight. And so today's actually, you know, more like 8.5 DPO. So, because here it is about 12:15, 12:30 in the afternoon, and I would say this is 8.5 DPO. So I'm not a solid 9 until tonight. But I did do first morning urine with Easy at Home because I never expect to get a positive with Easy at Home. So I took an Easy at Home first thing in the morning at 4 a.m. I could see a faint shadow of a line. Now, I have never, ever, and I got a line kind of like, it was actually a little lighter, I think, yesterday. And I was so excited because I thought, oh my gosh, I've never gotten a line before on Easy at Home. And, you know, then I took First Response and a Wanfo, and they were both negative, like stark white negative. And so I'm looking at this, and I can still see the line. Never, ever, and I can see it plain as day. It's right there. I'll turn the camera around and I'll show you. So this was first morning urine at 4 a.m. this morning. So it's fun to see the line. But if everything is negative today, then this is horrible. This is horrible. Let me show you that first, and then we'll take a look at the tests I took. So anyway, in real life, it's totally there, and it's sad that if all these tests are negative, I mean, but so if I'm really 8.5 DPO, then I still have time to get a positive tomorrow, which would technically be 9.5 DPO. Okay, so let's go ahead and see if anything showed up today. I'm gonna do the Easy at Home first. And I was really excited yesterday. And there it is again. And in the same spot. I see it again. So that's 3. 3 evaporation lines. Wow. It's totally there. If these tests are negative, I mean, this is messed up. There's a total line there, and I'm not excited or freaking out. I did that yesterday. I'm not showing that. Maybe I will, I don't know. That's a real line. What's going on here? I have never, ever seen a line on a Easy at Home before. I don't even know where to put it. I'll put it right there. I'm trying to look at it from far away. That's a line. Oh, what if I got like a bad batch where they're all rigged? Oh, here, I did Walmart this time. I saved my Walmarts for what I thought was 9 DPO, but this is 8.5 DPO. See, there's not really anything there. Oh man. I did Equate plus sign. And nothing's really jumping out at me. I would say this is negative. Yeah. Oh man, this is crazy. First response. And I see a very, very, very faint line at 8.5 DPO. That is not, that's so backwards. That's so backwards than what it's supposed to be. Okay. So there is a very, very faint line. I did drink some water this morning. Okay. Well, 8.5 DPO. I wish that I had not. Okay, well, it doesn't matter to you guys. But for me, I'm like, I knew better. I just wanted to be a DPO. And so even though I should have skipped the day, I should have skipped over to the next day to start counting my DPOs. But I just, you know, so I'm 8 DPO really right now. And I've just never, ever, ever had a line on an EZ-It-Home before. And it doesn't make any sense that I can see a line on this and barely something on this. I should have a blazing on this if I have, but it's right there. Somebody's pulling in. Oh my goodness. I mean, yeah, but there's not really, yeah, it's just, that's strange. That's strange. But yeah, I can totally see it. All right, well, anyway, I'll turn these around and show them to you, and we'll have to wait for 9 DPO. All right, I'll show you what these look like. Okay, so here is the EZ-It-Home, and I don't know if you can see that or not. It probably will not show, but I'll take a picture. And then you'd think, you know, that you'd see something on this one, and there's just nothing there. I don't even feel like, I'm not going to take pictures of those. And then this one is blank as well. Didn't look like a very good quality test though. And then I see a little sliver in there, if you can see that, but I doubt it's showing. So I don't know. So anyway, whatever. I don't know. It's just, that's strange. But yet everything else is negative. So oh well. Strange. First morning urine. I can see the faintest line on this. So anyway, I'll come back at 9 DPO, 9.5 DPO, and go from there. Holy crap. Okay. Okay. I don't even know what to say. I think I am pregnant because I just took this first response and there is a line, a tiny little skinny pink line. I am 8.5 DPO. I'm officially 9 DPO tonight, late night. And I thought, I totally expected, see, you have to expect it to be negative in order for it to be positive. I think it's total, okay. There's totally a line way better than at lunch. There's a real line there. Yeah, and I think I went over this before. You know, you can get pregnant after you ovulate. That's why they say to do it on ovulation day and the day after, because your egg most of the time is good for up to 24 hours. Sometimes they die at 10, 12, you don't know. You never know when your egg is gonna take a turn. And I have inseminated 3 times after ovulation before, and I did get a chemical pregnancy inseminating 14 hours after ovulation. This insemination was 12 hours after ovulation. This line has to totally show up tomorrow. If it does not show up tomorrow, I'm gonna be so depressed. I'm gonna show this to you as best I can. I will take a picture and we will do this again. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll show it to you. So it is Saturday, with January 28th, and I am 10 DPO as of last night. Hannah, shh. I'm 10 DPO as of late last night, so tonight will be 11 days. You know how I told you how it went. This is 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I took a nap, didn't have a whole lot of water, so it should be a pretty accurate sample.
I took a nap too, and Ellie was sickening.
And so I took an easy at home from each box just to make sure, you know, they were both blank. I'm thinking now that I mean, it's looking like a chemical pregnancy right now. I took an easy at, okay, whisper. I took an easy at home this morning and the line is barely there. So anyway, I took 2 easy at home and the little digital generic. Here's the first easy at home from the box that I got all the lines with, even though I got lines from the other one. So.
But sorry, Daddy, but that's in a somebody wax.
I still see a line there though. That's strange.
You
think it'd be completely gone by now?
It quite broken, but sorry, it's gone. He hops and jumps and plays upon me, the ball, the multitude. But he doesn't like me.
I don't know why I can see those. This I'm sure is negative, right? This isn't a digital. No, yeah, it says no. Okay, and then first response.
Sorry, there's 1 days, but I don't know who that's John on me. Bring it.
Pretty much negative.
And a lot is say by bringing.
So yeah, I'm sure it's not progressing at all. It's just I had very visible lines showing up on these easy at home, and now I can barely see them. I can barely see them on here, barely. And the first response is pretty much negative. So, all right, 10 DPO. It should have progressed. So, I'm bummed. It's very disappointing. But I'm excited to do another cycle with letrozole. And somebody made a comment that is true. I shouldn't have ovulated on the 3rd day after the last pill. That was still too early. It should have been at least 5 days. But I know it's not an exact, you know, I don't know. I don't know if I need to do a higher dose of letrozole. So I'm going to call Monday and ask her if I need a higher dose because of that. I was planning on just starting letrozole on day 5. I did it on day 2 this cycle. And so if I started on day 5, maybe that'll make the difference. So anyway, so that is it for testing. 10 DPO, everything is back to negative pretty much. And so, you know, I'm excited that I'm excited that the new donor worked and that the overnight shipping, the solution he puts it in, totally worked. I can't even believe that exists, you know? So that was pretty cool. So anyway, I will end this video with a final note after I start my cycle. I'll probably start on Monday. Today's Saturday. Yeah, because they'll be 11, so 12, 13. And you usually start about 13 or 14 DPO.
How?
So
Nobody likes it.
I'll see you then and let you know what the doctor says about perhaps changing my prescription, maybe upping the dose of letrozole. Okay, sorry about the shadow, but anyway.
So Daddy, that doesn't make sense if you call that way.
And line is gone. And yeah, it's a no.